these films unless you are guided. Join us for something to be decided.
Hello, and welcome to another fabulous episode of To Be Decided. I am one of your hosts, Arab Paul McCartney.
All right.
I decided to go with an inside joke.
That's the take we're gonna use.
Yeah.
All right.
I hope you guys explain that. Otherwise,
Nope.
Yeah, if you didn't see the movie or are in our chat, you're very confused.
You've made your bed. Now you need to sleep in it.
apparently, I fantasize about the Beatles being different ethnicities, and it's finally coming out.
Nope,
It's like
nothing
your
you
OC.
say can save you.
I've known that since episode 1, Adam. Well, my real name is Mike, and who am I with today?
It's your boy. It's Adam.
I'm Ivy, a CGI baby Rhino.
Oh.
And I'm Vin, aka Mohawk Mercenary. Not really. I wish.
I think out of all of us, you're the closest. So
yeah.
Yeah, if we inverted the hair on my head.
Which character from Panda Plan are you? Play it with your
Reverse
sons.
Mohawk.
Yeah,
wait, is
they
that
call
a
that the
BuzzFeed
Hawkmo.
quiz? I think I took that BuzzFeed quiz. Which Panda Plan character are you?
The good
I
ones.
was forklift certified assistant. Oh, so many random things. Okay, Adam, what movie are we doing today?
Mike, this is one of my I think this is probably one of my favorites we've done so far. We'll debate it. We'll debate its merits in a bit, but yeah, I think it was just a fun kids movie, very like 2000s, The Pacifier. Like with Vin
Baby's
Diesel.
Day Out, 1994.
yeah, maybe not quite Adventures in Babysitting, but like definitely Big Trouble in Little China.
That's a really generous description for the three of you. Make it sound really exciting.
Well, I mean, so we watched Jackie Chan's the Panda Plan, and yeah, should you guys want to? Should we get into it? Should we? I mean, what do you want us to do, Mike?
Well, I'll just go over the boring facts that no one will look up to prove I'm wrong. But the director is Luan Zhang. Stars Jackie Chan, or as my son calls him, Jackie Panda, because he thought that the panda was the star of this movie. It's a great kids movie, by the way. And it cost $24 million to make this movie, and it made less money than your dad makes a year.
That's probably not true.
Yeah, in the U.S. and Canada.
What field your dad is in.
It made $40,000.
24 million American or like Chinese yuan?
I probably the one it was based on, because it was filmed in Chengdu, Sichuan province, which I probably butchered. Yeah, it made in U.S. and Canada $40,000. In worldwide, it made $309,000. The studio took a bath in this, a total bath, but not enough to not make a sequel, because there's a sequel coming out next year.
I knew it.
What?
I knew it.
Yep, there's Panda Plan 2.
Oh my god.
Bamboo Boogaloo.
You only wish it ended like that, but it's probably going to be the squeakquel.
Do pandas squeak?
Sure.
Maybe.
Grunt.
They can if they want.
Yeah. So they got a different writer for the sequel, according to IMDb. So for any of you who didn't like Panda Plan 1 and want to give it another shot, writer Xiong Pan might give you hope in this beloved series.
We might have to come back to that when it comes out and see how it stacks up.
Oh, it'll be on Tubi like 3 days
Yeah.
before it comes out. So you got the background now. What was in this movie? Adam, please tell us.
Oh, wow. Well, so in a very meta movie, Jackie Chan plays uh, a fictionalized version of himself, but I choose to believe that it wasn't that exaggerated. At least that's what I choose to believe. I feel like that's who Jackie Chan is all the time. Constantly doing random stunts and fighting random people. Uh, and he starts the movie, he's kind of disillusioned with Hollywood. He's looking for a break. He's tired of like going to his rich friends' houses and stuff. And his producer friend or whatever is like, "Oh, hey, this random zoo is like asking if you want to adopt this panda." And Jackie Chan says, "Yeah, that sounds like a good idea." And so he goes to the zoo. He adopts this panda, and little does he know, this random sheik also wants that same panda, so he hires a little band of mercenaries to go steal this panda. There's also this really sexist robot thing that kind of sexually harasses all the female employees at the zoo. Um, so Jackie is there. He does the whole like cutting the ribbon, shaking hands, kissing baby pandas, and this mercenary group featuring a very dashing mercenary man with he's basically just Vast, but like Far Cry, but with just like with blue hair instead. And they show up, this mercenary group. Jackie Chan hijinks ensue. He fights on scaffolding. There's bits where they hide and like they take the panda and they hide in like a giant panda tube thing with other stuffed pandas. Eventually they escape. And they like, oh, also it's very meta in the fact that like all of the mercenaries and all the people in the movie are aware that it is Jackie Chan. And I think one of my favorite sequences is when he's like fighting the mercenary, and he does the classic Jackie Chan like, oh, don't pay attention to me, I'm just an old man. And he tries to like pull a shelf onto him, very classic Jackie Chan move. And the mercenary catches it and he goes, "I've seen too many of your movies, that's not going to work on me." So it's very meta in that way. But anyways, so Jackie teams up with the panda's caretaker, and he fights off the criminals. Eventually, you guys will have to help me with the last, like, maybe third-ish of the movie. I remember up to the point where they finally track, or like the panda the panda gets kind of like brought to the sheik's house, and Jackie gets in and he fights. There's one last fight scene where he fights off the head mercenary dude. I remember something about him shoving poop in his mouth, from
What?
like panda poop.
What?
Oh.
That's,
So
that's
he's
quite
like
a cut to
fighting.
make there, Adam.
Yeah. I remember the middle bit. They get like Jackie gets captured, but it turns out that a couple of the mercenaries are big fans of his, so they like help him escape, right?
Yeah.
Oh
Apparently,
yeah,
then-
one of those
Hmm.
the tall blonde guy is an MMA fighter, which
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
hilarious. He has no fight scenes in this movie.
Um, yeah. So there's like a big fight at the end. Um, you know, classic. Fist of Fury. Sort of stuff. Uh, you know, so he's fighting, there's slapstick gun comedy. Someone tries to like kick a gun out of Jackie Chan's hand, but he like dodges with the gun, and then they kick it out of his hands, and then it goes off accidentally. Anyways, so he sees that the panda is starting to escape, so he like runs after it, but in the process he gets caught by like the bad guy, and he starts choking him out, and he's on like a call with the caretaker, and the caretaker remembers that Jackie Chan, whenever he's in a fight, he just sees red, and whenever he hears the word action, he can do anything, he can turn into a superhero. So she yells action over the watch, and he goes into action mode, beats the crap out of him, saves the panda. The cops are there to save the day. Then he realizes, talking to the Middle Eastern businessman chic person, that he was only trying to steal the panda to help his daughter, who was like dying of cancer or some kind of disease, and she just really loves pandas. So as her last wish, he was trying to get the panda to introduce his daughter to the panda that she loves. So Jackie Chan just has a change of heart, goes and gets the panda, brings it back. Everything's a happy-go-lucky ending. Um, 6 months later, Jackie is, working full time at this panda sanctuary with all his friends, and it's a very satisfying, very happy, kids movie ending. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, did I miss anything? I feel like I got everything.
You missed what the movie missed, and that is the fate of the blue-haired guy that
Oh
was
yeah,
holding. I don't
he
know.
kind of
To be
disappears halfway through the
yeah.
movie, or like something.
What? Yeah, he hears like the police are coming, and then he says, "Everyone get guns and follow
Yeah,
me."
yeah,
And it shows none of that. What happens after?
yeah, yeah.
Like his words promise like an ultimate fight, like uh, a redemption story for the female lead and the producer guy, but none of that. I think the movie went on too long, and that just got left on the editing room floor.
Yeah.
Right.
Makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was a 99-minute movie.
Hmm.
Did it feel long to you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we got to
Yeah.
vote for.
Yeah, it did. It did feel like it dragged. I mean, not even because with Tubi it's all ad supported, but in spite of the ads, it did still feel like it was dragging. Like there was something off about the pacing for sure.
Yeah.
And well, we just explained the movie, so you don't have to. Looks like our job is done here. Good night, folks.
I,
We all loved it. Good night. No.
Yup. 5 out of 5. This was
Yeah.
another alone in the dark situation for me where I found it really hard to focus on. Hence why I was flabbergasted when you mentioned like panda poop because I did not see that. I did not see that happen.
Yeah,
But what
there's
I
a
did see, and what I know that y'all
hmm,
saw too, was a scene. Also, pretty much all the animal shots in this movie are CGI, and they're not terrible, but they're not great. And there is a scene that I know you're dying to talk about where don't remember the context. I looked down and looked back up, and I saw Jackie Chan and the other guy milking a rhinoceros, a
Oh
CGI
yeah,
rhinoceros, and feeding
yeah.
it to the
Listeners, I swear we
baby.
are not making this up.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is not a
That
bit.
that changed the review. And I'll let you guess if it changed it for the positive or the negative. It reminded me of that Star Wars, The
Yeah.
Last Jedi, when Luke Skywalker just starts milking this hippo beast alien.
Yeah, like that hippo seal thing with the green milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this movie is like brand spanking new. Like it's 2025. This is like the newest thing we've talked about, I think.
Maybe it came out in 2024. I think this the same year as
Oh.
Don't Mess with Grandma.
Well, on Tubi it said 25. That was probably just like the American release or whatever.
Yeah. That's Chinese counting.
Yeah, Don't Mess with Grandma came out in 2024 also. So
Yeah.
about the same time, probably.
It also is our first subtitled movie.
Yeah.
True. Wait, what
Dragon
now?
Ball: The Magic Begins.
Oh, you're right. Nope, you're right.
And the newest movie we did was actually War of the Worlds, because we did it like a
Oh
week after it
yeah.
came out.
Yeah, that's true.
These movies, they make you want to forget about them.
Our stats are all wrong.
Right.
That's so funny.
Well, this is probably the first movie we've seen with, an intentional actual reason to use the subtitles.
Yes.
I mean, it's not just because, the audio in Mazes and Monsters was so bad that we needed to turn that on. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, despite there was a bit of English in there, which I wonder, if this was made for a China release, though it did come out, it was shown for like 2 days in North America. I wonder how the Chinese audience were like, oh, great, more English. I can barely
I don't
follow
know.
this movie as is.
I don't know. It's my understanding. Now, don't take this as, any kind of, cultural geographical fact that that the Chinese are actually much they're quite well acquainted with the English language, much more so than most Americans would be with Mandarin.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's kind of not really a language barrier. It's more like an acknowledgement of the culture blend that has taken
so it's
place.
It's like a flex. Like China's like, there's Arab
Everything
languages.
about China is a flex.
Yeah. There was an Arab language, an English language, of course, and Mandarin. And they're like, yep, all three of them. We know it by heart. Suck it, Western culture.
Exactly.
So let's talk about the panda. So baby pandas, most people don't know they're completely mute. You can take them on stealth missions and not have a single worry at all. You just have to worry about their constant jitteriness and shaking.
just throw that panda around while you climb and run.
Yes. And the panda, he did get most of the budget was paying that panda because he, as we learned in the movie, he was a rare panda. His eyes weren't. I think they were two different shapes. Or the black around his eyes were two different shapes, which makes it rare and like worth 100 million.
Well, I don't know if the stage panda was actually like that because, well, for like the great 95% of its screen time, the panda was CGI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
PlayStation 3 CGI.
Heavenly
pretty good.
Sword. Yeah.
Pretty good for 24 mil.
Right?
That's what 24 mil gets you. PS3 graphics.
I was very confused by the motives of like the Arab guy because he said they would go to that zoo constantly and see the panda.
Yeah, where was that
And
zoo?
then-
Was it in China, Africa?
Yeah. I think it was
Where
China.
was it?
China.
I think it was on one of the Chinese islands.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
For some reason, I don't know where it got in my head that they just traveled to Africa to take to take the panda off of Africa's hands. And also, if this Arab wanted it, why didn't he just like I don't know, sign up to
That's what
adopt
I'm
it?
saying. That's what
Or,
I'm saying. It's
hello,
just that,
Make a
like,
Wish?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
What
like,
are you?
wait.
Are you too good for Make a Wish? Like,
And that's the
oh.
first scene of the movie before we even see Jackie Chan is someone coming to like tell the guy about the panda, like whatever. So he could have done that at any time before this zoo just offered it to Jackie Chan. Like he had the money and the access to the panda. If he didn't have to send mercenaries to gun people down for the baby panda.
He went to
He
the
could have just
blackest
asked
market.
Jackie Chan to visit.
Hey, yo.
Well, you know, when you're a Saudi billionaire, you can afford to send an elite team of mercenaries to recover a panda or acquire a U.S. game publishing studio.
Right. And I don't know which is worse. But like,
yeah.
He hired the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like merciless killers.
Pretty much, like
They had
pretty
like a
much
fight
like
club.
he like hired the stunt doubles for the Mortal Kombat movies.
Yeah, those all. This movie's so confusing because like it starts off with this amazing action scene with like Jackie Chan like flipping over people, kicking mercenaries, beating them down, like blood is popping everywhere. And I'm like, okay, maybe my son can't see this. But then when reality hits, it's like the sweetest, kindest movie. The mercenaries are using their manners. They're asking please and thank you. They're teaching kids how to share. The guns are never used. Like there's so many chances to pop off Jackie Chan. So many chances to kill him. And everyone forgets they have a gun. Like it just becomes so PG.
Like there was one scene where like Jackie Chan's assistant or whatever tried to take down one of the mercenaries, ends up having him accidentally spray his assault rifle up into the air. Other than that, I could probably count on one hand how many shots were actually fired.
Yeah. And maybe there's like a rule, like if Jackie Chan doesn't know how to use a gun, you're not allowed, out of respect, to know how to use a gun. It's only fair. Because that kind of was like that was kind of like he doesn't know how to use a gun. He's very squeamish around them. I guess we can't use them then.
Martial honor.
I say that's your advantage. He does his own stunts, but one of his stunts is not dodging bullets.
Yes.
You guys got this. Yeah.
They're just running around in the open space.
Yes. Yeah.
So good.
I have a real question for our listeners,
Yes.
though, in case someone has some insight. So there's one
Ooh.
character in the movie who's like a woman that works at the zoo, and when Jackie Chan comes, everyone knows who he is, and he's taking pictures and everything. And she missed it, and she comes up to a Dairy Queen worker in the zoo, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, did you see Jackie Chan?" And she's like, "What was he like in person for real?" And she asks, uh, were his O legs pronounced? Capital
Oh,
O dash LEGS, were they pronounced? And I didn't know what that meant, and I thought I was just, ignorant. And so I looked it up like several different ways, and I couldn't find anything as to what that meant. So if anyone knows, please let us know. What are Olegs on the human body, and how would they be pronounced? Because I genuinely want to know.
is that like a fancy thing where your thighs don't touch? You have Oleg.
No, that's.
I googled
I was equally
every combination of
confused.
words. Yeah.
I was
Mhm.
equally confused by that that gushing sentiment. Like, is she talking about how like he has like I don't know bow legs, or maybe it's just like his natural stance, like his ready to fight stance or something.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got nothing.
She also asks how his nose was, and the Dairy Queen lady says large. Throwing shade at yourself in your own movie is crazy.
Yeah. Well, the guy, the owner of the ice cream thing, he's like, yeah, I have a history of being in Hollywood as an ice cream salesperson.
Mm.
You know, I was with Tom and Jerry. Like, I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
This movie had some good jokes in it.
Right. They just weren't really enacted properly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so the guy who plays the MMA fighter slash mercenary,
Hmm.
um, they find out that he and his friends love Jackie Chan enough that they drop their immoral ways. They drop everything evil they've ever done to save Jackie Chan. And to
Yeah.
prove that they have Jackie Chan, that they love him so much, they pull down their pants and show these like
Hey
giant
yo.
tattoos of
Oh.
Jackie
Yup.
Chan. And the hilarious scene is like when the producer sees that and he's like, "No, no, no! What are you guys doing? I'd rather you kill me." Because they don't want
And then they come back to Jackie Chan, and they're like, "Oh, we're fans." They start to take off their pants, and he's like, "No, please don't. I believe you."
So
Yeah,
great.
I'll take your word for it, guys.
I kind of wish that for like the rest of the movie, everyone who's like, "Are you a fan of?" And they just start taking off their pants.
Every
In
single
the
person.
interrogation with the cops, the
So
next job interview.
The animals have tattoos.
Yes. Yeah. Um,
great.
so
Mm,
Jackie Chan's character within a character, his meta character,
yes.
is he's kind of like the celebrity where it's like, don't remind me how good I am about my job. I don't want to do my job here. Which I
Yeah.
imagine
Right.
like a bunch of
Yeah.
noobs come up to him and like, do karate for us. And he's just like, guys, I'm more than my job. And he kind of has that like that spirit in this movie. He's like, well, fighting isn't really my thing, and I don't like guns, and I kind of only do it
Yeah.
if I have to.
Right.
Well, that was one of the one of the things I actually enjoyed most about this movie was, even though I know it's in a fictional context, you've got Jackie Chan, the martial artist slash actor, absolutely being humbled by this Mohawk mercenary, who wants to throw down with him. And, he's got to confess, I'm just an old actor. I don't fire guns. I don't, I,
It's all fake.
it's like, I was surprised he knew how to throw punches. But, again, I feel like a little bit of that might be, an over exaggeration of that, that part of his character. But yeah, wildly entertaining.
Yeah.
Do you think he's like the opposite, like always ready to start a fight with someone?
Not at his age.
Yeah.
That would be
I
a really
swear.
funny version of the movie if he's just like a super aggressive guy who constantly wants to beat everyone up for no reason.
Wants to challenge the panda nanny to like a kickboxing fight.
Well, then the movie wouldn't have Jackie Chan in it. It would have Conor McGregor.
It's true. So I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like the 90s and 2000s, you had big names like Jackie Chan and Jet Li, and they made it into American audiences. For their action movies were amazing. They could sell, but it feels like the kung fu martial arts movies, they're niche. They're not even like a genre on Netflix. You have to
Mhm.
find it as a secret menu. So has martial arts movies, are they going the way of the buffalo?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's a good question, Mike, because I think that as sadly with a lot of these mid-budget movies have kind of gone away, thanks to, the advent of Marvel and DC movies, where they kind of just, comedies have disappeared. The comedy action movie has kind of been relegated, to this, off to the side or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I feel like Cobra Kai came along and everyone got really absorbed in it and then got tired of it.
Yeah.
And then now nobody wants any more karate shows.
Yeah. But
Well, speak for
Cobra
yourself.
Yeah.
I love Cobra Kai. I miss
Well,
it.
yeah.
Cobra Kai was amazing, but their karate was like the white bread version,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Like-
it's
you're like a lover.
literally strip mall karate.
Right. And if you're
Right.
like a lover of the genre, you don't feel that way. But it's
Yeah.
kind of like how, Stranger Things peaked and everyone loved, the 80s and, the horror and stuff. And then it got delayed and it kind of went away. And then the hype kind of died down,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there is actually one streaming service called Haya, which has, I know it's funny, but it's also only $5, and it has all these exclusive martial arts. I think 99.9% of them are subtitled, but I remember thinking, I tried a bunch of those, and I'm like, man, these are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
It's like pro wrestling, but it has much better story.
Or actual story.
Yes. And it looks real.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean,
So
I imagine if you're if you're, if you're a kung fu actor or, an actor of any of the, martial arts disciplines, whether it's, punching, grappling, flipping, kicking, whatever, you have to know how to take a punch.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, my take with why this movie was made was it was all in like the details, the production details. I mean, this was produced by what, like 8 different studios?
Oh my
And
gosh.
something like that. Like before we even got to the title card, there were, it seemed like there was every production company in China throwing up their own title card before we got to, Panda Plan.
Oh yeah, the title
Mhm.
card didn't show up for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Which I
Yeah.
mean is kind of long, even by cold open standards.
Right.
Yeah.
But I feel like a big reason of why this movie got financed was because of um the tourism ministry, the industry, you know.
Yeah. Well, I was very
Ticket sales were down.
What's more uniquely Chinese than pandas?
confused. But I was very confused because I was like, oh, this is advertisement for like the zoo, right?
Yeah.
And so I tried to Google the zoo and like I can't find anything. Like I don't know if they called the zoo something else than where they
The
filmed it,
Noah
but like
Zoo.
that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like that's not a place like in China. And so I'm like, did they film it somewhere else? That doesn't make sense because that's not advertisement for the zoo if you call it a different zoo that I can't find. That was really
Yeah.
strange.
It's like Wakanda. Everyone was Googling it to visit it. Yeah. The funny thing, you mentioned that like this had like 30 production team, like a lot of hype around it. But like if you go to Tubi, you can see Jackie Chan in like 10 different movies made in the last 5 years. So
Hmm.
what makes this one so special? Especially because he's in a movie where he tags along with John Cena, which I've been trying to find that movie for a long time. So like he's been in everything. Like he's just been nonstop.
Yeah, he's on a roll.
So why does this one deserve 8 production companies?
Because there's pandas.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Ivy.
Well, pandas are, a real passion of Jackie Chan. So I imagine he really wanted to, get this ball rolling.
Mm.
Wait, is that a fact? He really loves pandas?
Oh yeah, he's like a panda activist. He loves pandas more than his children.
Uh, yeah, that's not hyperbole.
Yeah.
He's
Well, now
literally
my question
giving
is,
his estate to charity instead of his own children.
Yeah.
wow.
Yes, this is like a passion project for him to play like the hero of pandas.
And it took him this long to make a movie about pandas?
Right? If this was
Yeah.
made in like the 2000s or something, or even like in the 2010s, it would have been peak, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm also just not seeing where you guys are seeing all the production companies.
Well,
Because like there's only like four or five listed, and that's not too many. Like Tron Ares has 3. And the Panda Plan has 5, but that makes sense because it's a Chinese and international,
Yeah.
so it makes sense that there's going to be a couple of different ones. So I guess I just I'm not seeing that.
I don't know. Maybe it felt like more
It
to
felt
me.
longer.
Well,
Yeah.
what we're used to.
Everything just felt longer.
Yeah. Well, Adam, what
Yeah.
we're used to being indoctrinated by Tubi is we're used to like normal font just saying like Joe's Basement production, and that's it.
Right.
That's what
Sure.
we're used to. So to see real things, like real companies,
Yeah.
it throws our brains off a little.
Yeah, you got more than one or two. It's like, dang, they backed the heck out of this movie.
Right.
Yeah, like Sinners has like 4. So it's not that crazy.
Well, so I guess we're saying that the number of production companies does not equal success. As this
Or
this
quality.
yeah. This is a 5.1 on IMDb. A lot of people are saying it either wasn't cute and family friendly enough or it wasn't Jackie's best.
Yeah.
Or this is someone gave it a 3 because and they wrote this is the one where Jackie gets to milk a rhino.
Hey, did you make that?
I wish.
Yeah, I do think that this movie, like Jackie is at this point in his life where he's I don't know, he's too old to like do all the sexual innuendo that's in like the Tuxedo with Jennifer Love Hewitt, you
Mhm.
know, or he's just too like grandpa-y, so he can't like do the hardcore like actiony stuff. But like it's like weird because he's not like, I don't know, it feels like the movie, because it's a movie made for kids, it kind of loses some of that like PG-13 edge that like Jackie Chan movies I feel like really find their stride in. Um because like even just the amount of like blood too, right? He gets, the I guess the Hollywood expectation is like when he gets put through the glass wall by the 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 Mohawk guy, you expect him just to be, covered in blood, right? And he has like one little tiny scratch. Whereas like in another Jackie Chan movie, there might be some more, you think of, you know, yeah, you just think that there'd be more blood and gore, you know what I mean? So it just feels like it kind of occupies this weird space where it feels like it doesn't commit fully one way or the other, and it kind of
Yeah.
like the movie doesn't fully have its identity. Like it's definitely a Jackie Chan movie. You can tell by like the quality of the actual like the stunt choreography and the that sort of stuff. Uh but everything is kind of just like doesn't have that like 90s action kung fu charm because it can't fully go PG-13.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's
He's
also like
not
not funny enough to be a good comedy either.
Right.
So like it falls flat in like both ways.
Right.
yeah. I mean, anyone growing up in the 90s, early 2000s, we expect Jackie Chan to be like a dislocating machine, flipping
Right.
around, kicking things. Um, you can count on one hand how many like strikes he gave to different people. I remember there's a forklift chase scene, and he goes around and there's that blonde mercenary woman, and he just kicks her in the face. And I was like, whoa, that seems kind of mean, actually. What? Man, it's kind of rude. Like, they're not being that aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it toes a weird line.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also don't think that it fully leans into the kid aesthetic either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like there's
I don't
too
know.
much action and like weaponry and stuff for it to be
Right.
like a super kid friendly movie, but also it's not violent or super like exciting or realistic. So it's like I don't know who this movie is for. Like
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know.
It's kind of like if Vin Diesel from The Pacifier starred in The Rock.
A good comp. That is a really great comp. Yeah, and I really
Mhm.
do think that the pacifier with Vin Diesel is the perfect comp for this movie. It's because it's
Mhm.
like again, it's like who like the pacifier, it's it so desperately wants to capture like Vin Diesel's Chronicle of Riddick, tough guy image, but they like cover it with like purple nurples and wedgies and it just isn't like it just can't fully commit one way or the other, and I think that just makes the messaging kind of fall flat.
Yeah.
I would argue the pacifier is way better though and way funnier.
Are you sure that's not nostalgia?
Well,
It-
The Pacifier did do better in North America than this movie.
Wow,
How
So,
about
crazy.
the Dwayne Johnson Tooth Fairy movie? How does that stack up?
It's probably in
le-
that same rate, the Tooth Fairy. Now I gotta look it up.
I don't know this.
Uh,
Yeah.
Tooth Fairy. Funnily enough, the pacifier and the Tooth Fairy scored about the same. Tooth Fairy has a 17% Rotten Tomatoes, pacifier at 21, while our movie's sitting at a solid 40.
Oh,
ooh,
Hmm.
Also, the
Hmm.
cast for the pacifier is crazy. It's Vin Diesel, Brittany Snow, who of course you guys all know from movies like Pitch Perfect. Max Thurot, who of course is from the classic uh the TV show SEAL Team, but also like he's a TV actor, but he's also just kind of like a TV show actor. But then Lauren Graham, who is of course from your favorite TV show and mine, Gilmore Girls, and then just Brad Garrett. Remember Real Loves Raymond. Like what a mid 2000s cast.
yeah.
mm.
Is
Uh
it Julie Andrews is in the Tooth Fairy movie? I swear she is.
there's only one way to find out. I love that Stephen Merchant's in it though. Yeah, Julie Andrews is in it. That's so funny.
They made a sequel
Good
to
call.
The Tooth Fairy starring what's his name? The
Yes, Larry the
redneck
Cable
tour.
Guy. Larry the
Yeah, Larry the
Cable
Cable
Guy.
Guy.
Hmm.
Oh, they made a second. That's so funny.
It's
The
like
Yeah.
as
second one
recent
rated
as
higher than the first
2008
one.
too.
The second one scored higher than the first one.
That's
Oh,
wild.
wow.
How come it's Larry the Cable Guy that
I
all of
guess the
these
sequel.
all these producers go to when they want to make a sequel of something? Oh well, we
Great
can't
question.
we can't get Dwayne Johnson again. Let's get Larry the Cable Guy. Or
The
He's like
Arnold
same, like
second
Schwarzenegger is
qualified.
too old to do Jingle All the Way too. Let's get Larry the Cable Guy.
Also true. Yeah. Which
maybe he'll be in Panda
probably,
Plan too.
yeah, Panda Plan 3 is going to have Larry the Cable Guy. doing all of Jackie Chan's moves.
That's so funny. That's so great. Well,
So-
I mean, yeah. So I mean, back to your original question, though. I guess, Mike. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just think he like Jackie has such an iconic um just presence on a screen. Uh, but I think that his his forte as an actor is of course in his ability to do stunts, and he's always at his best when he has a co-star that is able to um play opposite to his physical humor. um
Yeah.
and I just don't think that they were able to get anybody to fill that kind of role with any kind of success in this movie.
Yeah.
Like
Because
somehow
everyone
Jackie
else is
was
also doing physical humor. So
right.
Yeah. But also, like, they usually have, like, a female love interest, which,
Yeah,
Jackie Chan's a grandpa, so he has to be more like a mentor.
right.
And so they kind of struggle on, like, who is this, the female lead, I think is, I'm not going to be pronouncing it right at all. But,
Yeah.
she, as, they're kind of like, what's her role in this? I mean, I don't think that women are only supposed to be love interests in like karate movies, but she kind of struggles, especially because they remove her whole entire how she escapes at the end, and
yeah.
just they just cut to everyone just just like working at the zoo, like everyone just retired and just started working at a
Yeah.
zoo.
She's just kind of there. And again, she's not fulfilling like any super funny, like, opposite comedy duo thing. She's just there.
Hmm. She's there to absorb the sexual harassment robot.
Yeah. Honestly, the best part of the movie.
HR plans.
He really was just roaming around that zoo harassing every single lady.
Hmm.
I think he
But
harassed a man too.
Yeah, the man was asking for it.
Oh boy.
he would later tell HR that it was just playful ribbing.
It was just a joke.
It was just a joke.
And then not
Um
get in trouble.
yeah, crazy. Um
If only the studio,
Yeah.
instead of their initial choice for, you know, Jackie Chan's producer slash assistant, whoever, that major comic relief is, if only they had got Chris Tucker.
Yeah, he definitely had Chris Tucker vibes
Mhm.
Yeah.
when he'd say, "I'd rather drown than you take off your pants." I heard that in the Chris Tucker voice, believe it or not.
This is the
well,
only movie I've seen that I'll say could have benefited from Kevin Hart being present.
It does have a Paul Blart feel to it,
yeah.
especially
Oh,
when
for sure.
so these mercenaries, they kind of turn into like Paul Blart, especially when they're fumbling to get into the control room and someone gets stuck in a vent, and it's just like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's,
you
it's the
obviously
old
you don't.
it's the old
Yeah,
Keystone Cops trope.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would again
and
argue that Mall Cop is better, funnier, and more exciting.
and has better pandas.
100% less milking of rhinoceros teeth.
Some would say that would be a knock on the movie.
It was either the police storm the boat and we find out what happens to Mohawk mercenary and everyone else, or the rhino teat
Oh,
milking scene.
someone went to bat for the rhino milking scene. They're like,
Yeah.
it stays in the picture or I'm leaving. Get rid of some fight
Yeah.
scene. I don't care which one.
They're
Well,
like,
get
"We
rid
worked
of
hard on that."
the Mohawk fight scene.
Just
Oh,
say he
man.
died of something.
So good. Well, Mike, before we land the plane, I'd like to play a little game.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
boy, game time.
If you guys would like. So this movie came out in 2024. So of course we're gonna play your favorite game and mine. Would you rather see the Panda Plan or one of the highest grossing films of 2024?
Oh boy.
And funnily enough, it's not the Panda Plan is not the only panda movie to come out in 2024.
What?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
number 10. Would you rather watch the Panda Plan or Sonic the Hedgehog 3?
I
Sonic
like
3.
that one. Yeah.
Also, they
No
every single
contest.
movie made at least 100% more more money. 100%, like hundreds. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I think I heard one Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Any other
Oh no.
takers?
Yeah,
I'm
for sure.
speaking
Sonic
for
3.
Yeah,
everyone.
we're all agreed. Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. I find the
Oh.
Sonic the Hedgehog movies cringe. So I
Hmm.
don't know. I also haven't I've only seen scenes from Knuckles and maybe parts of the first movie. I don't know. But
Spoken
I'll
like
default.
someone who doesn't know the lyrics to Live and Learn.
Yep. I don't even know what that
Hanging
is.
on the edge of up. I rest
don't
my
either.
case. Philistine.
Oh, okay. Anyways, ranked number 9 for the year with 547 million grossed. Kung Fu Panda 4. Which panda will reign supreme?
I haven't seen Kung Fu Panda 1 through 3, so I should probably just stick with Panda Plan.
Does Kung Fu Panda 4, does it have Jackie Chan in it?
I don't
Well,
think so.
It's the greatest
normally
misstep in DreamWorks history.
Mm-hmm.
he was always Monkey. Jackie
Oh,
Chan played
is he in it?
Monkey in I don't know if he's in the fourth one, but in the first 3, he's Monkey.
Okay, well now I have to take both movies, compare the amount of lines spoken by Jackie
Well,
Chan.
at least in 4, he's not in the starring cast. Jack Black, Aquafina, Bryan Cranston, James Hong, Ian McShane, Kehu Kwan, Dustin Hoffman, and Viola Davis are top billed.
Okay,
So I don't know
this
if Jackie
one,
Chan's in it.
yeah. If you're gonna have Jackie Chan, he needs to be all over the movie.
Oh, and
Yeah.
I think just for the fact that Mr. Beast is in Kung Fu Panda 4,
What?
I have to pick the Panda
Oh
Plan.
my god.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it
Kung
be
Fu Panda
great if Mr. Beast was in Panda Plan?
No, that would ruin the movie.
Why would you want that?
Well, it would just be the most ridiculous. Like, I don't know how I got this.
It just randomly freezes and he pops up on screen like, "Hey guys." We're gonna do.
Hey guys,
Panda
Mr. Beast
challenge.
here. We are gonna stack 100 pandas into this pyramid.
Watch as I bribe this poor person into doing something funny for me.
But it's okay because I gave them money.
Right. Number 8, Godzilla cross King Kong, The New Empire.
Godzilla.
Yeah,
Always.
it's got to be Godzilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
I don't know. Jackie Chan is strong with me. Like he holds a special place. So
Wild.
Jackie Chan versus Godzilla.
I'd be all over that. That
Yeah.
would be. I'd get buried with that movie.
The next one is probably my favorite movie that came out that year, and probably on my short list for best movies from that year. Dune Part 2 at number 7.
I don't think there's enough money in the world to make me watch Dune again.
Wow, you didn't like Dune?
No.
Crazy.
I
I mean,
haven't
the
seen those yet.
cinematography. You didn't see it? Okay.
haven't?
All right.
No, not
Not
yet.
even
busy
the old
watching
one?
Sonic.
I mean, I want to. Come on, I've got priorities here.
It's a big undertaking.
Like the visual effects, the sound design, the cinematography, like it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything that's come out in the last 10 years that is comparable. Anyways, moving on quickly before I rant about Dune Part 2. Mufasa, the Lion King. I think we all agree. Terrible movie. Shouldn't have been made.
Panda Plan.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panda Plan on that one.
Panda Plan.
Mm-hmm.
The other movie that came out in 2024 that I think is even, in the same conversation with Dune Part 2 in terms of its production and cinematography, Wicked.
Ooh.
Mm,
Yeah, I'd rather watch Wicked.
Same.
I
Same.
liked it in like seeing it in actual theater.
Right.
So yeah, I don't want to see a Wizard of Oz spin-off unless it's an ironic theater production. So Panda Plan.
Crazy.
There's no Jackie Chan in Wicked, so
And the runner up for the most awful movie on this list with Mufasa the Lion King, the unquestionable money grab that is Despicable Me 4.
I didn't see it. But I will probably watch it eventually just because I've seen the other 3. So if I have to watch Panda Plan again or that for the first time, I would rather watch that for the first time.
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
On principle, I despise Despicable Me, so I would pick almost anything else.
It fell off after the second one.
Yeah. Kind of did.
My son Timothy, he was going through a Despicable Me 4 phase, so I've seen that movie 4 times. And then he would just go through these YouTube channels that do trivia on Despicable Me 4.
Specifically the 4th one?
Yep. So you have to guess which character. And so I know so much about Despicable Me 4. But knowing that, the Panda Plan.
That's so funny.
Incredible. Okay, now we're rounding into our top 3. Moana 2.
I'd have to
I haven't seen
see that
them.
one.
I haven't seen it.
I've seen the first
either.
one.
Yeah, I mean the first one is beautiful.
Oh. Chef's
The
kiss.
second one I hear
Iconic.
is unnecessary.
Yeah, like it's definitely a cash grab. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think maybe just on production value and because I
Yeah.
haven't seen it, I might go with Moana 2, but
Yeah.
it's close.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
Mm,
my wheelhouse is martial arts,
yeah.
and the person behind that wheelhouse is Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if I want to watch this again, but like gun to head, would you rather watch Panda Plan with Jackie Chan versus Moana? Maybe Panda Plan. I'd say 50-50.
Yeah, it would depend on the day, and I don't think I would be upset by what I would say in the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're into our two big heavy hitters, Deadpool and Wolverine, number
Hmm.
2.
As a massive Deadpool and Ryan Reynolds hater, I did enjoy that movie.
Wow.
So
Well,
Wow. Did you see that in theaters out of curiosity?
I did. Like opening night,
Wow.
because my boyfriend loves Deadpool. So we all went to the nice theater in
Theater.
the city. So
Nice.
I saw it in
yeah.
theaters twice actually, because my other friend wanted to see
Wow.
it. So I took
Wow.
them too. So
That's so funny. Good
Taking
for
2
you.
bullets.
Yeah, I actually saw that on opening night as well.
Hmm.
I mean, which is super rare for me because I don't think I've gone to a movie on its opening night since I don't know, the the second Star Wars prequel.
Mm.
Jeez.
oh my.
There was an insane amount of hype on that movie where it felt like if you weren't going to see it the minute it came out, that you would be left behind in some kind of geek outcast.
Wait.
Which one,
Because
Deadpool or Star Wars?
yeah, the Deadpool 3 movie.
Okay.
There was something about the hype of that movie where people like, you have to see it. Like, this is going to be so amazing.
It was a giant love letter to, the Fox Marvel era of movies.
Man. Yeah, as someone that can't stand when a movie literally turns and goes, haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, watch this. Did you get the joke? Haha, Rick and Morty style.
Yeah.
I'll take Panda over Deadpool Wolverine every day of the week.
Well, as a family man myself, um, I don't think I can justify watching the Deadpool movie 3
Mm.
just because it leans so hard, like it overcorrects in the R rating that
It's just too much.
yeah, like the Disney is like, we have to prove that we can understand R ratings,
Yeah.
and they just jump in it.
That's so funny. Also, are we just gonna pretend that we didn't just hear that Vin say that he hasn't gone to a movie on opening night since Star Wars Episode 2?
Hey, going
That's
to
insane.
going to theaters can freaking kiss my shoes.
Oh,
You
Oh.
know, I no, I am not a big fan of going to theaters. If that's a hot take, then fine. Fine, put me on blast for that. But
Well,
uh, it's it's just not, it just hasn't been an enjoyable experience for me. Like, I was going to say since COVID, but even before COVID, I was like falling out of favor with,
so
dang,
the
even that
pandemic was
awful.
kind of like a blessing for you because it brought those
yeah,
movies to your to, to your house.
Man,
yes.
you
It's like,
just must not have good theaters.
It was like,
in
this is
your-
my golden age of cinema.
You must not have good theaters in your area, because I've seen like pretty much every major movie
you're
in
not
the last.
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Most of the theaters around my area were trash. Like the only
mine is
good
definitely trash, but I still
the
go.
only good theater, like the AMC, that was in reasonable driving distance. I mean, it's AMC, so it was always insanely overpriced.
Yeah, mine is AMC too.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go
Well-
to the theater at least maybe two times a month. We have
Yeah.
we have a couple of good ones in our city.
And Adam, I'll say this, that like the new age of movies where everything comes to streaming within 2 weeks and you can bring your own food into your house without any shame. I think it's harder to get more like literal theater lovers. Though I
And
know
y'all aren't doing it right. You got to smuggle in that steak and shake in your purse
We
and
don't
pull it
have
out while the
Steak and Shake.
previews are on. Oh,
We
Yeah.
unfortunately don't have Steak and
I
Shake.
pity you.
we have Shake and Bake, which is a product.
Just do the shake and bake in the theater.
That's so funny. That's so great. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. If it's made for TV, I watch it on TV. If it was made for a movie screen, I try to see it on a movie screen, especially if it's something I
Yeah.
want to see. But anyways, that's neither here nor there.
Yes.
We're getting away from the plot. Number one, probably the best movie Pixar's done in a very, 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 very long time. Inside Out 2.
Sonic 3. Oh, Inside Out 2.
I didn't see either of them.
I haven't seen that one.
Really?
I haven't.
They're very good. It's very good.
Yeah, and I would imagine that's probably, unfortunately, it's probably the apex of, Pixar's, the level of quality is, they're having with their relationship with Disney.
Yeah.
That's a whole other separate topic. We're not here to discuss that, but yeah, I would totally watch Inside Out 2 over
Yeah.
Panda Plan. I mean,
Are
even
you
even if it did risk me, like bawling my eyes out to the point of dehydration.
That's funny.
But you know what other movie shows all the beauty of emotions and the struggle with them? Panda
What?
Plan. Because Jackie Chan is an emotional carousel,
Yeah. He's
and he does all
certainly
his own
something.
CGI too.
He's certainly something. Well,
Is
like that's
frustration an emotion? Is confusion an emotion?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I guess, Mike, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I guess it would probably be like anger, but yeah, wow. So thanks for playing, friends, and Mike. Yeah, I guess we can we can land the plane.
All right.
I'm still reeling about episode 2, Star Wars. That's crazy.
Probably Adam, because you were 8 years old when he last went to.
Yeah, no. Like
You were
I saw The Dark Knight on opening night twice.
good
Wow.
for you.
Like I anyways,
Hope you enjoyed spending your money twice.
It was that good.
Well, let me parallel that with I just found out that the new Naked Gun movie went to Paramount, and I got angry that I spent $13.
I mean, like that's fair. Yeah, like
Not
the
so
Naked-
bad on this side of the fence, huh?
Yeah, like Naked
Huh?
Gun, you're not missing out on the
This-
cinematography of
This
Naked
side
Gun.
of the
Oh, I don't
grass is
know.
looking pretty green.
That is one that I saw opening night.
I'm probably going to
Yeah.
watch Tron Ares on my cell phone.
Oof.
Good,
That's
because I don't want
harsh.
Jared
Too good
Leto
of a
getting
screen for
any.
it.
I don't want Jared Leto getting any money because
It
they
must
need to.
fail.
They need to stop putting him in movies. Freaking Tron Ares grossed last opening weekend than Morbius.
That's
Oh
great.
no.
Which is weird because Siskel and Ebert, the Siskel and Roger Ebert website, gave it like 100% 5 stars. You
What?
think they would be, yeah, like whoever reviewed it said, I love this movie so much. It's an experience.
Who handles that website now?
Huey Bowl? Oh, I don't know.
Probably. That's insane.
Right. So based on that, I thought it was doing like amazing.
No,
But
it's bombing.
wow.
But
All
I mean,
right.
this isn't a maybe when it comes to Tubi in a couple of months we'll review it.
Full discretion, the Tron series on Disney starring Elijah Wood is amazing.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's
That's neither
another
here nor there.
episode.
Yeah.
So, one thing that you genuinely, authentically liked about this movie that
Hmm.
you can say without lying to the court, a jury of your peers.
A jury of your peers. I'll go first because I think I
Mhm.
have
Yeah.
some more positive thoughts about it. I mean, I do enjoy. I think Jackie Chan obviously is the vehicle for this movie. And even though he's 800 years old, I love seeing him do all the hits. From the, jumping off, big buildings to elaborate fighting set pieces to him climbing on stuff. He's still got it. So, shouts out to him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
I
think that's
would
really
just
the only thing
concur
you
with
can say.
that.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
all you can really say about
Yeah.
positively about the movie.
Yeah. Man must still be taking his osteobiflex.
Shoot, I'm going to take it if that's what it gives you, huh?
Yeah.
So I'll go next, and I'll say the head of the zoo, who I call not Simon Pegg. He was like a very serious Simon Pegg.
Yeah.
He has the most hilarious line in the movie when he's telling everyone, go leave. I'll take care of, the mercenaries. You don't know what I did before I was director of the zoo. And they said, what did you do? I was vice director. And
Very
I thought
good.
that was the best deadpan humor.
Yeah.
And I would have died for that line.
It's very good. It's very good. Yeah, the movie itself wasn't funny, but there were moments that were funny,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
if that makes sense.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I was, kind of yelling at my TV as soon as Jackie's assistant got on the forklift. Like, are you forklift certified?
I mean, he did read a whole manual. They had a whole. They
Well, he
included
didn't
the
know a couple of
scene
words. He
where
needed.
he's sounding out words in the manual.
And I do think the bit where the henchmen decide to defect over to Team Jackie is very
Yeah.
relatable because I would do the same.
Mhm.
like that's great. Um, but yeah. Oh yeah. Are we ready to be decide this movie?
Wait, did everyone give their positive?
I think so.
Yeah.
I swear, someone's was backhanded, and if I find out who, no. All
Well,
right.
No, forklift certification. It's peak.
Um. So, is this movie to be the greatest, To be enjoyed, to be avoided,
Oh.
or to be forgotten.
Oh. I'll go
Uh,
first. I mean, I don't know. I wish that there was a somewhere like a in between, because I don't know. I don't know if you
You clearly
pers-
enjoyed it.
yeah, eh, enjoy is a strong word. Um, I
Well,
like
it is a
I
movie
just
for children, so
yeah, exactly. Um, I just
To
have
be
like a lot
tolerated.
of yeah, to be tolerated, I think is good. I mean, as someone that really just fell in love with like Hong Kong film, like action films and like the late 90s and 2000s, this movie isn't even close to anything like that, but it
Yeah.
The
has
first minute
it,
of it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it has just enough vintage Jackie to make it worth a watch if you're curious.
Well said. All right, we're throwing in to be tolerated. It's somewhere between to be avoided and to be enjoyed. Ivy, what
I
did you
would
say?
say probably forgotten,
Mm,
just because it wasn't that fun to me, even in like
yeah.
an ironic, silly way. There were some scenes that were either kind of funny or just like so weird that they did kind of stick out, but not enough to warrant like,
Mhm.
telling someone else to watch it or wanting to watch it again or dwelling on it in any manner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It wasn't absurd and camp enough.
exactly. It
Like
didn't
Yeah.
lean into either lane enough.
yeah, like if the bad guy, the billionaire or whatever, like didn't have a tragic backstory
Yeah.
and instead he was just like a megalomaniac insane person
Yeah.
and was like the movie would have been 10 times better.
Right. Like a
Or if
Paddington thing.
they showed you what the Mohawk guy, what happened to him.
Right, right. Like if the big reveal was like the big bad guy was like, the Beijing version of Jeff Bezos, and
Mhm.
he was like, "Oh, I'm such a big fan, Jackie. I hate to have to do this," and they did like a giant sword fight. That like think about how awesome
Yeah.
that would have been.
Yeah.
Like that would have been way better, but we got the nice ending.
Yeah. Um, Ivy, I predicted, in all my predictions of you answering that question, I thought you were going to say this was the spiritual successor to Love at First. What is it?
Oh.
Love on a Leash. Yes.
Love on a leash. Yeah, but it's
good
not as
grief! Just
it's
when I
not
forgot about it.
it's not camp enough.
Yeah. It didn't feel quite enough like a fever dream. It just felt like a regular dream.
Yeah. A
A
migraine dream.
non, yeah,
A daydream.
yeah.
All right. Vin, what did you think?
Well, this may or may not surprise you, but
Oh.
I would actually peg this somewhere between our new to be tolerated rating,
Yep.
edging towards to be enjoyed. Because look, I'm a father. I've raised young kids, and when you raise young kids, those kids are gonna want to see movies, and 99 times out of 100, they're not gonna want to see Citizen Kane. Okay.
What?
Mhm.
Spoiler
Is that
alert:
the two
children
choices in your
do
house?
not have great
Yeah,
taste in movies.
yeah.
You own two DVDs, Citizen Kane and Panda Plan.
wild.
I would. I mean, watching this movie, I was reminded of when I took my older kids. Well, they're like late teens, early 20s now, but when they were much younger, taking them to see Firehouse Dog in
Oh wow.
in the theater, and yeah,
Opening night.
yeah, you know, as parents, sometimes we've just got to bite the bullet for our kids. You know, got to do it for them. You know, if nothing else, it provides an opportunity for you to, like, I don't know, balance your budget or, you know, get a nap in. A Panda Plan for when
Panda
you
nap.
really, really need that nap.
Panda nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, I'll go next to cap it all off.
Yeah.
The first 5 minutes of the movie, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like I get excited now about things that should be
Right.
normal in movies, like aerial views and like different cinematography shots. Like I've taken those for granted. And when I see that, I'm like, oh my gosh, this could be the movie that I love. And then it got into that fight scene where you're like, Jackie Chan's beating up all those mercs, but then you find out it's like just a movie within a movie, and then it slows down and it becomes like one of those Netflix movies that you put on in the background while you, I don't know, do your taxes. And
Exactly.
even my son, like he was getting bored because like Jackie Panda wasn't hitting enough people. And
Well, Jackie Panda's not as young as he used to be, man.
I know.
Give him a break.
I mean, Jackie Chan is such a bright spot in the movie that it's like an auto enjoy for me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it can't do what Don't Mess with Grandma did. Which is a movie that made a trip to Grandma's house the most violent and bone-breaking thing ever. It's like
You've never seen
opposite of
Sunday
this
dinners
movie.
at my Italian family's house, then let me tell you.
So this is like swimming somewhere like at the very beginning of To Be Enjoyed, with the Rhino scene threatening to put it in To Be Tolerated.
Fair.
Mm-hmm. All right. And I think that we've closed another one on the books.
Yeah.
Ivy, you're next for our Halloween episode, and I couldn't think of a better person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pressure
I
is
have faith in you, Ivy.
Is this movie going to be better than Werewolf Santa?
No,
I
not
honestly,
possible.
I haven't picked. I haven't picked one yet. I've been doing a thing where I watch at least one like scary movie every day for October, and I've had some stinkers and I've had some ones that I really liked. So I'll probably pick something from that list because it's mostly Tubi stuff. So we'll see what I go with.
You're going to expose it to our critical spirits, and that is so great. Yes. So I'm excited about what you're going to pick. It's going to be so much. And so stay tuned in 2 weeks when we watch Ivy's movie and possibly rip it to shreds.
Yeah. Halloween up.
Anywho, I've been Mike.
I'm Adam.
I'm Ivy.
And I'm Vin.
Right. And thank you for listening to Be Decided. Good night.
Good night.
Don't watch these films unless you are guided. Join us for some to be decided.